Yeah, I just don't have a goof ready, so it's like, do I do like, I got fleas on my balls, or like, is it one of these like, are we on? Are we on? You know?
Yeah. Well, we're on, so.
Very funny.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
You really should get your balls checked out if there's fleas on them.
Wasn't
We've been
there
telling you for months.
like a crab problem at a college at some point this like within the past couple months?
I wasn't there. I wasn't there.
I wasn't there.
I do not know what you are talking about.
Please. Where else am I going to keep them?
Not at college.
Oh, not at the college. Certainly not.
Oh no, I was there.
No,
I was there, but I can confirm that not everyone got crabs.
People are leaving, and you're like, drop your pants! Alright.
So I looked it up, because why the fuck not? My poor computer. There was one at a Mormon college.
Oh, that tracks
But
so
it wasn't
hard.
a normal type of crabs. It was armpit crabs.
What?
Oh.
Well, their magic underwear protected them from the regular kind.
Well, I mean, not with soaking, which...
I didn't know that was a fucking thing!
Magic Mormon underwear?
No, the armpit crabs. I was familiar with the magical Mormon underwear. So who wants to recap from last time?
Didn't we bury
Y'all
a
couldn't
dude?
lift up a coffin.
No,
Yeah,
well,
we had a
yeah.
struggle. We struggled. We spent the whole time on the ride on the struggle bus.
Let me see if I have the page, because I was hoping for it to be a thing. Oh no, I don't. I might have just straight up deleted it. I had it where here's the house, and here's some little tiki lines, and here's the church, and it was going to be rolls while wolves attacked, and it was just we can't pick up the coffin, and I was like, all right, y'all are walking it.
we did eventually get it to the church somehow.
Yes.
And then turns out the priest in charge at the church was like, oh, I locked up my son downstairs because he's a vampire. And we were like, that's fucked up, dude. Real fucked up. But then the consensus was none of our business. So we just continued on to the back. We buried the daddy into the ground. And then wolves were like, yeah, we're still here. And so they derped their way over the fence, and we fought
Some
them.
did.
Well, some did.
Some did.
One.
Some did their best.
I imagine that one that couldn't get over as that scene in Hot Fuzz at the very end where the guy gets pierced on the little thing in the church, and he's like, "This really hurt." That's what I imagined. But also, I just imagined him running away, all sad.
Is it canonically Moon?
Yeah, that was the choice.
Yep.
Also, after that, Strahd was there watching it all happen, and he clapped in a very condescending manner, and then I believe he scooted.
See, I thought that cinematically the dog would get free, but the second the dog did get free, Strahd would appear. And then Strahd would be like, oh, my faithful companion, and then snap his neck, kill the dog. So then the audience knows that Strahd is bad because he just killed a dog. Even though we're we got it, he's bad. We already... You're like, I've killed the dog, now you hate me even more than before.
And then he races off into the night.
Let me throw this kitten into a tree.
And oh no, that's too far.
The poor
and I
imaginary kitten.
After that, you guys came up with a tentative game plan to leave Barovia and head towards Valakai with Irina and Ismark, going by Serpool, up by looks like you guys are heading towards Westgate to the Old Mill.
Valakai is so far.
It's very far.
Are there any warp gates around the waterfall or something, or a chest that'll get us closer or something like that?
That would be wicked sick, but I don't know.
It's okay.
Maybe.
Sydney, just give us the teleport scroll. You can trust us.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how we end up in Lake Zarovich.
Are there any wooden posts that say fast travel?
Ooh.
Can we pay a dude at the edge of town a little bit of money?
Perception check to just to take you all the way across the map.
Yeah.
Perfect.
You have to do the cutscene because if you follow it the whole way, it glitches out real bad. It's a whole thing.
Whole
Gotta
thing.
give time to
Sometimes
load.
yeah, and it might restart at the very beginning, and you get to look at this guy. He's like, "Oh, you're finally awake." So before leaving town, because I think you guys stopped at the burgomaster's house, the kids like gathered their things. Did you guys want to stop and get any supplies, any rations, or anything like that? Or are you guys ready to get the hell out of Dodge?
I don't have enough money to get new clothes. That's a shame. Do we need supplies?
That's a good question too. Do you need supplies?
I'm an asshole, so I'm gonna say that I need to go get arrows because it's gonna suspend my disbelief if I don't say I get arrows at towns.
Sure.
So I go to the Fletcher or General Goods store and I pick up some more arrows.
How many days of travel is this? Did we cover 2?
A few.
A few. Okay.
It's
cool. I've got
like a
enough
week,
food for
isn't
that.
it?
2 days.
Okay.
Oh, okay. That's less than I thought.
Like I said, one of my biggest gripes is that Barovia is very walkable, and that's why I was like, I can't have everything prepared. That's silly, but
To
okay.
be honest,
So
what are apartments like in Barovia? It sounds great.
It does. No chance of sunburn. Love it.
If there was like a brewery or like a
Tapas
for
place.
brunch, I'd
Mhm.
move. I'd go in.
Well, let's open
overcast
one.
all the time.
There's our new mission.
There we go.
Get the brunch spot open for business.
Just buy some of that old lady's pies and sell them. It'll be fine.
No.
So you go to the general goods store. We absolutely do not have to roleplay it if you do not want to.
Oh no, we're role playing it. We're role playing this.
I don't want to force shopping on anybody. However, so you go to Bildrath's Mercantile. It is unfortunately the only like actual goods store in town. You having like come through Dristan a few times in your long life, there is occasionally a blacksmith that'll pop up that you'll be able to get some new arrows from, but the forge is currently dark. But the mercantile shop, it is strangely warm and inviting upon first entry, but looks like it's just junk at first glance. It's the occasional musical instrument, little like trinket boxes. There's glassware, silverware. He kind of fucking does. And like tucked behind what the counter is a very meager assortment of weaponry. There's a couple of daggers, there's a couple quivers of arrows. There is a singular big hammer, but it looks like it's on it looks fake. It looks like it's very cheaply made. It looks like it's falling apart. The quality is not good, is what I mean by fake. And this gentleman behind the counter, Bildrath, he will assist you should you need anything.
Do I know this man?
He's been running this shop for past several years. So you've probably had interactions with him before.
He looks like he would be grumpy at anybody that walked in.
You don't even need a perception check to know that that's correct. Yeah.
Okay. I figured.
I'll stroll up to the front desk counter.
Jesus. Morgan.
Bill draft.
Tristan, how are you?
Oh, you know. Dower.
You want the usual?
That'd be great.
He puts it's just one of the quivers of arrows onto the counter. And his eyes kind of take in the company that is with you. I'm afraid it's going to be a little unfortunate for you to know that prices have raised.
Can I pull out one of the arrows?
Mm-hmm.
How's it look?
Roll a d20 for me. Nothing crazy, just trying to figure out exactly how it is. The wood that it's used, that was used to create it, is supple. It has a little bit of flex without snapping. The fletching is, it's neat, it's clean. It looks freshly done. The arrowhead itself looks a little chipped, like maybe it's recycled from a previous use. But all in all, it's in pretty good condition.
Don't tell me. Supply chain distribution problems?
There's a, quirk to the side of his mouth. You can say that. 2 gold apiece.
I didn't specify this, but so you remember the first session when Tristan hunted a doe a la Twilight?
Sure.
Would it be fair to say that I don't have proficiency in leather work, which is a shame. I feel like rangers should just get it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't have that. So, I guess I wouldn't have the skills for it. Could I roll something to see if I was able to bring some of its leather back with me?
Yeah, sure. I would accept
Survival?
I would accept survival or something involving dexterity, just because the finesse of the blade, making sure you're not piercing the skin or anything like that, or the fur or the hide.
Survival and sleight of hand are the same, so I'll just go with survival.
Yeah, I'd say you'd be able to pack out a decent sized pelt, probably lacking, I don't know if you've seen a fresh pelt, but a lot of the times they'll even get the lengths of the legs to a certain degree. So I'd probably say you bypass that for the sake of ease, but you got the bulk of it.
I obviously haven't had the chance to let it dry, but maybe this would help knock off some of the price of it. Money is tight these days, as I'm sure you know.
He kind of leans back a little bit, nose crinkling, because it's basically a rawhide that's been sitting in your pack for a couple days.
That's fair. That's fair.
He pointedly shoves it down the length of the counter, away from himself. I suppose. God, that reeks. How much were you thinking of purchasing?
How many arrows?
Mm-hmm.
I guess 2 quivers full.
Hmm.
We don't know how long we're going to be out there. And we have his attention.
Is there a barrel of broken arrows or anything kicking around, or that I see back there where it's Broken stock?
You also roll a d20. Why not? Let's have some fun. Let's roll some dicey dice.
Fun? We're here for fun?
I said no fun, but like here we are.
I'm looking at my character sheet and I don't have any money, and I think it's because Haunted One starts with no. I'm 200 years old and I'm fucking broke.
Also, you're American.
I'm walking into the sun.
Oh my god.
I can't do this shit
Sorry.
forever.
How
You
many?
deserve that one.
Hold on. So a quiver of arrows. It looks like there's 20 per quiver.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. At 2 golden arrow.
Fuck. Can I start a tab?
No, you cannot set a tab. So you, Cyrus, I wouldn't say they're broken arrows, but there are other quivers. There's other, stashes of them, like behind him. And Bildrath, he's like, I guess I could shave off like 5 gold total. 35 gold.
Wait, you want how much gold for arrows?
35 for 2 quivers.
Is it 2 gold per arrow? That seems like a lot.
Yes, it is. It is a lot.
Garen from the
Because
back of
old
the room is like,
fucking
go
Bildrath."
fuck yourself.
Oh, fuck myself. I am providing you with the necessary tools for survival, am I not? I feel like the price is worth... Oh, shit. Sorry, I just dipped off. So my headphones, frickin' broke, and I've been fucking with it, and it just landed in my cocoa. So anyway...
Getting notes of earwax.
So we're done with that. I would think that the price is worth your life, is it not?
I'll need to take out a line of credit.
Harry Wimple! There's a grunt from one of the back rooms, like a door behind the counter. And a couple moments later, this gentleman comes striding into the room.
Hello.
Yeah. This gentleman wants to take out a line of credit. We don't do credit. Sorry. But if you come back with the gold, no problem, yeah? He is a big man, but he has in a more effeminate voice because I did not lean hard into that accent.
No, I think it works. I think it works
Cool.
well.
Cool. From behind you is Mark. I can help if you would like.
It's fine. I have plenty of time to pay this off. Assuming I don't fall in a pit of spikes. I will bring you your gold. Give my word.
Bildrath, he grabs the quiver of arrows and he starts pulling them back towards him. Bring the gold, you get the arrows. Anybody else? Business? Anybody actually willing to spend coin?
Yes, you have anyone who can repair this? And he'll pull out his damaged clothing and lay it across the table, the desk. Then, well, he starts to, but then, throws it over his shoulder and, brushes off the counter and then, brushes off his hand and then... See, there were severe burn marks, yeah. Is there anyone who can repair this?
I am more so in the business of replacing, not repairing. Also, Dristan, if you'd like to get this hide off of my desk, it reeks. Unless you wish to keep it here.
You don't have any damaged arrows at a discount price, do you?
Who do you take me for? You think I shall sell broken equipment?
I think you sell what you have.
You don't buy used arrows. You think you're saving gold, and then suddenly you pull back the arrow, pull back the string, and it snaps, and then there's an axe in your face. You don't go cheap on the arrows.
I'd like to
Trust
go cheap on the arrows.
2 gold per arrow.
Yeah, well.
And if you have a problem with that, you could probably take that up with Periwinkle.
I will not.
2 gold an arrow.
Okay. Well, I think our business is done here. You may be hearing from my Oh, speaking of, do you have the cashiers, like bank exchange, anything like that? Around? I need to make withdrawal, a large withdrawal.
Yeah, if you step outside, right? And
Yes.
you look due north, maybe a little northwest-ish, you'll see Castle Ravenloft. And if you'd like to go up there and speak with Strahd about your money problem, I'm sure he will be more than happy to assist.
I see it's comedy night here. Excellent. Wonderful. Well, my business here is done. Thank you, good sir.
Thank you. Tristan, it was nice seeing you again. Like this hulking man turns and goes back and back behind the counter and through the door out of sight.
Hey, he's owning it.
I feel like we smash cut to the door slamming behind us, and we're outside again. 2 gold.
Told you I would
Atrocious.
help you pay for it if you'd like.
You know, the Morning
He's-
Lord probably wouldn't care if we set fire to their shop.
Haven't seen the Morning Lord in a while, you're probably right.
Just saying.
It's fine.
I'm usually big on them. Oh, go ahead, sorry.
I'm sorry, you
Oh.
said 2 gold. I was having an internal little dialogue with my lover. You need 2 gold?
2 gold a arrow, not a
Oh.
quiver, correct?
That's correct. 20 arrows per quiver, 2 golden arrow. I think. Yes.
Weirdly enough, the description in the book doesn't actually say how many arrows is in a quiver. It just says a gold for arrows. That's
I see
it.
20. I
I
see
think it's-
20 on
Yeah, I think
bundle
it's
size
20.
20.
Okay.
Yeah, I really I was just like, how much? Yeah. 5th edition, you could get a sling of bullets, cross bolts, blowgun needles. They give numbers for it.
Oh.
So would you like me to start counting counting ammo then?
If
I
you'd
can.
like to. If you'd like to, I really don't want to be that person who's you're gonna have to count your arrows. Because there's gonna be other vendors that aren't gonna be pulling that bullshit.
I'm fine with doing survival mode. I will say I started with just with an extra quiver of arrows.
Okay.
If we estimate, I've done in our last 2 or 3 sessions somewhere between 10 and 15.
If you'd
arrows?
like, we can do retrieval.
Yeah, I
Okay.
feel like Dristan would absolutely, as a hunter, try to retrieve them.
Yeah, I would think retrieve, and at this point know how to make his own. Obviously, that'll probably take downtime in the evenings or something.
And I can
Um,
mend broken arrows.
I was
So even
gonna
if-
say,
Oh,
didn't
true.
you have mending? Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I took mending.
So if you want to do maybe just a straight D20, anything lower than a 5, it's broken.
Okay.
Is that fair?
Sure.
Because I mean, it's
Sure.
an arrow. They're not all gonna like snap in half. That's silly goose stuff.
Listen, it's Strahd. Whatever you want to do, I'm fine with.
Every time an arrow breaks, you get stress.
Yeah.
Actually,
I'm glad it hasn't just gone absolutely rampant because it's like sleepy time helps it go away. So, okay.
Speaking of,
Hmm.
as a spellcaster, I am totally out of slots, and I am out of spell or sorcery points as well. I feel like that is something that would potentially stress Cyrus out.
Sure.
Doesn't
we
have
can
a
do
whole
that.
lot of stress points, but that might be one of them.
I'll say like flat out, I don't know your characters entirely well. If you think that there's something that like, hey, I feel that this would stress me out, like Richard did it a couple times in the first couple of episodes, like, hey, I think he would be stressed. Like, absolutely shout it out, and I'll put a tick mark on it.
Yeah, after
Running out
dropping
of
the
alcohol.
casket 2 or 3 times, he was very stressed.
No, but
Okay.
actually, legit though, if Garen runs out of alcohol, very stressed.
I need to get a soundboard of all the Darkest Dungeon stuff. You did get a long rest, so that takes that there. Okay.
Wait, Ryan,
you are
didn't
just
you link me one?
yeah, I did. Check my messages to you.
You're good. Okay.
I know Cyrus hasn't taken many stress marks.
Okay, and sorry, I should have announced this. I should probably start announcing stress levels like at the beginning and end of every session.
Ooh.
Because Noah did not get any sleepies.
Mm-hmm.
I believe you're at a point of stress, Richard.
Ooh.
Oh snap.
Yeah, I remember that I got the con save, so I didn't take the point of exhaustion. But if I will absolutely accept the stress.
Yeah. So we're at right now you'll be at disadvantage on mental ability checks.
Yep, because I'm at stress level 3.
Ooh.
What is everyone else's mental stress? I admit I haven't been keeping track.
I think I'm still
Oh,
at
no.
1.
I don't
Maybe
know if I
lost it.
have any, which is weird.
So just disadvantage on mental stuff, okay.
Yes, for stress, it's all mental stuff. For exhaustion, it's all
There
physical
was-
stuff.
Yeah, there was some Strahd interactions. Richard opted in for a couple of elements of stress. He did not get a long rest, so he is ahead of everybody else. He's winning the stress game.
Ooh!
Sorry,
Oh, man,
sorry
it's
for
gonna be Tough Tony and Son, Stressed Out. If you haven't heard that song. Oh.
Okay. So stepping out of the mercantile store.
Is it mental checks and saves or just mental checks?
Going to call it good. Are we frozen?
Oh
Oh,
no.
Your webcam froze.
I can hear you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can hear it just. Or can we?
Can she hear us though?
Ask the
Whoa.
question.
Richard, I think it's just mental checks, mental ability checks.
Yeah, I'm going to the link now. Just
Oh, I
yep,
think she.
ability checks. Yep.
Oh. Well,
Well, fun game, guys.
Well, it's nice, yo.
I'm gonna put up the be right back screen while we wait for our DM to come back.
I'm the game master, according to the stream.
Hey!
Oh.
Frozen? Okay.
Alright, I'm
Yeah.
back where I'm supposed to be.
For now.
Where'd you go?
For a brief moment, I was the dungeon master. I was like,
Were
oh,
you able
look,
to buy your arrows?
Yeah, I found 20 gold on the ground. Sweet.
He was
That only gets
absolutely
you
drunk
10.
with power.
Yeah, buddy.
Okay.
Is everybody like Tony or on the stream?
Oh, I don't see it.
Pretty good.
Actually, gonna have to visit Facebook. Check the link.
He's
I
dapper.
haven't visited Facebook in like.
It's also on YouTube and Twitch, and
Oh right, of course.
it's on everything.
So we're ready to head out now, yeah? We're going to go?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nothing else we can get here. I don't suppose you have arrows at your estate.
Hold please. Let me check my pack. Let me look around.
We
Let
start
me load the
opening
page.
every barrel in the town square.
Just hoping for it.
Yeah. What's the random
have-
loot container?
Actually, he has a crossbow. He does not have any bow to share.
Ooh.
We can, if we're swinging by Sirpool, we can maybe check in with the Vistani, see if they don't have anything for sale.
Yeah, actually, that'd be a good idea. I have some questions for them. Shall we
All right.
set off then?
Let us go. And as you guys are leaving, I'm not going to even try to do the voice. Achilles is like, "Oh, guys, I'm going." No, I can't. He's going to announce that he's going to
just do Shrek
stay
voice.
behind. I can't even do that. I'm
What they? I see some weird mushrooms in the wind of the lab.
I'm about to run into my swoop.
Swoop. He's gonna like cause a diversion. He's gonna try to like maybe turn eyes like not towards Irina leaving town. He's gonna do some shit in town is what he's gonna do. And then like, the dog like barks and he's like, "Hi, girly," and then they like run off together. Perfect. Just off into the distance.
Well, so much for 4. There goes the prophecy.
We're fucked.
There's a
You know what
prophecy.
they say? Prophecies are made to be broken.
Are they?
Please tell me you're joking.
Fortune? Prophecy? What's the difference? Card game?
Oh boy. Okay.
That was my
She,
too.
She just she settles in next to Ismark in whatever marching order you guys take, looking suddenly a little less hopeful, maybe a little more bleak. Okay.
No idea
Do
why.
you got? Oh, it's so close. Because I'm a super fan of this method that Richard had with traveling. Does somebody want to roll percentile die?
Yeah, I guess I'll do it. 'Cause I never
I'm a
get to do
super
it.
fan of that, by the way. I love it a lot.
Cool.
But then
I
you're
do
gonna
it.
hit 1, and it's just gonna be Strahd every time. It's just,
That'd be rad.
Oh my God!
No!
Well, an ocean of bats.
What is up, my bitches? I'm back.
I like to imagine we're leaving the town, and Strahd is like, "No, I haven't left yet."
Guys, it's been fun. I'll see you later.
You guys, I brought your arrows so that you guys could be a threat. It's fine.
Sorry, I am having trouble holding all of these arrows in my bag right now. You know how hard it is to carry? You know what I'm talking about.
Well, thankfully, it was not a 1.
Mhm.
I feel like that's what 100 should
However-
be. It's Strahd, but he just doesn't want to fight.
Just daddy's home, but he's bored. Okay. Let me set this up real quick.
No, no. No spell slots.
It's technically going to turn into like a Dark Souls speed run where we just run past all the enemies and jump over all the like little ledges and things and glitch our way through to like get to the boss.
Did I
Yes.
mention that I know Expeditious Retreat? Yeah, because I totally do.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Hold on, real quick.
How do I
Would you
press B
guys?
to roll?
Oh, cute. Would it totally destroy y'all's immersion if I just gave you like blank white screen for the sake of tracking
That's fine.
Yeah, sure,
stuff?
yeah.
Okay.
No problem.
Cool. So, in that case,
You step into a field of snow, fully immersed.
there's ninjas there, but they're in white.
Like in that one Hitman game.
Like in that one Hitman game. So the trek back is maybe familiar for a couple of you. Going back to Sir Pool, it's really not a difficult venture, especially when following the stream. The tree line isn't always right up but next to it. It could actually be a pleasant walk. If it weren't just for all the doom and gloom everywhere. As you're walking, though, can one or can all of you make perception checks for me? And I'll also have Irina and Ismark roll.
Oh, yeah, they should do that. Have them do that.
Yeah, I can't roll tonight.
Do the thing. The thing. Beep boop. Beep boop.
So we did not get a long rest yet, correct?
Not yet.
Cool.
You,
We're doing great.
Garen, and Ismark too, actually. You both notice this disruption in the current in the stream next to you. You can't see the bottom, it's dark, but the water's running back the way you came, but there's just this sudden rush of water the direction you're going. And it is enough to give you pause for just a moment. Did you see that?
Yeah, that didn't look right. Sword and shield out immediately.
Seeing him do that, I had summoned my blade into my hand.
As you ready yourselves, this thing comes lunging out of the water. It's massive in size, or not massive in size, but it's a big creature jumping out of water, so it's probably bigger than a fish. And it lands right in front of you. It stands on two legs. It's got sticky looking skin, amphibious in nature. The face, the head, the body of an oversized bipedal frog. And we're gonna roll initiative as soon as I can get everything over there, because I lost you guys.
My sword starts squealing at me like a ring wraith,
Yes.
and I'm gonna finally remember to roll an advantage on a frickin' initiative!
Attaboy! Let me move y'all over.
Only took me 4 sessions.
Damn. Okay.
If I were a better DM, I would absolutely help you remember that, but here I am.
It's not your responsibility.
And I hope I didn't grab any wolves or anything.
I think technically Garen's is also minus one more. If we're still on that thing.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah,
So,
what stress
really
level am I at?
quickly-
I'm at 1.
Oh,
I've been keeping
yeah,
track
I
of it
think
on
you're
my
at 1
token.
too.
One's at 1.
Or no, sorry, you're at 2 because you said being without spell slots is stressing you the fuck out, man.
So 2 notches or level 2?
2 notches.
2 notches.
So we got
Cool.
that,
So I have not.
and then we got
hit
some
one
trees over
yet.
to the right.
Is this guy a bigger size? I was picturing large or huge. Or is he medium?
I would say he is probably like Goliath size.
Okay, so he's like 3x3.
Like I said, bigger than what you would anticipate to like just go bebopping out of like some water, but he's still pretty big. And y'all started rolling initiative, and this is the worst thing ever. Can I drag it in there? No, of fucking course not. It's fine.
I love the trees to the other side.
Thanks. And it's not letting me add you to a fucking turn order. This is super great. I fucking hate this. There he is. A turn. We had Garen, and we had goddamn Tristan, and we had Noah going right there, and then we had you, and then we got this motherfucker. This is working a little better now. Still not great, but here we go.
Slayer should be ahead of me, not behind.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry.
I put the wrong number in at first.
Okay, and then we got the 2 kids. Fucking Irina. Okay.
She going last.
Yeah, she rolled for shit.
Would it have been considered a short rest since our last thing, since we were just kind of doing downtime shopping stuff?
You know what? I would allow for that, to be honest.
Okay.
I think that's fair.
Cool.
Okay, so this thing comes like vaulting out of the street into your pathway. Some of you already have weapons drawn, but it is Tristan's turn.
Tristan quickly snaps into action, and he goes to grab his bow strewn across his neck. And the second his hand goes and touches an arrow in his quiver, he hesitates, and he quickly flashes back to about 30 minutes ago. Where he's like, 2 golden arrow. And you see a bead of sweat go down Tristan's. He's like, it's not worth it. And he
Tristan, are you stressed?
Tristan's gonna draw his 2 short swords instead. He's still kind of pissed at the gouging of the prices, and this poor frog thing is in his way now. So he is going to move. Not that it matters, but on the first round of combat, he gets an extra 10 feet. So I imagine there's like that, that little after image thing that Alucard has when he kind of like flies across. So Tristan quickly grabs 2 blades, just dashes across here, and he is going to make an extra attack because of Gloomstalker, and then he's going to make an offhand attack. But it's 3 attacks total, just this round.
Okay.
So it looks something like +5 to hit. $14 to hit.
That misses.
Ooh. Well, then he only gets this one. His offhand. That is max damage, so.
Nice. Okay. Let's go.
Oh, and actually that's his bonus action. Does it cost a bonus action to use? No, it's not. So he's going to miss. And like that last one, like his eyes are starting to like almost glow red as he triggers favored foe on this creature.
Okay.
And he's gonna get an extra D4 onto that. So 9 total.
Very good.
And that is his turn.
You hear this thing just in front of you, like that first slice. It gurgles. It's this low guttural, like watery sound, and some water kind of spills past those like wide amphibious lips. And it's Cyrus's turn.
Cyrus takes a few steps forward slowly, gesticulating his hands as he mumbles and hisses, and ghastly hands start grasping and scratching at this thing, assuming it actually hits. There we go.
Is that a 9 to hit?
I'm assuming that was a 9.
That does not hit.
No, it doesn't. And I don't have anything to fix that. Cyrus, I guess the hands kind of like keep clicking in and out and just kind of pass through. Cyrus kind of adjusts his rings and shakes his hand, and he is going to approach to about maybe to there. Maybe to there. Do I have any bonus actions I can do? Nope. Alright, that is me. Oh, I need to
All
do
right.
that.
And it is its turn. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay. Dristan, because you are the closest thing to it. It lunges forward towards you, and its mouth opens alarmingly wide as it tries to take a bite out of you. Or of you, whichever. That is a 13 to hit.
14 armor class.
Nice. Which makes it, let's see if he has anything else. Do. Nothing he can do. Okay. Maybe it's the way that this thing's jaw just seemingly unhinges. Maybe it's just the time it took to get it that wide to make it seem like it could actually like swallow you whole. But you managed to like take a step back and evade. Noah.
Yeah, I see this thing's jaw unhinged to a really unsettling degree, and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna keep my distance, and he's gonna move back a bit. And he's going to cast Firebolt. He's very much like, kill it with fire! And so he's gonna do an action surge and do that twice.
Get up.
16.
That hits.
Another 16.
That also hits.
Cool.
Oh,
Man.
I saw that 9.
Yeah. I was like,
That'll
All right,
look
9
good.
total. 9 total fire. Also, the sword that he was holding, he just dropped it when he started running, so that way he had a hand free to do his
Okay.
magic.
What a
So
coward.
is
So his
Yeah,
sword's
you
just
just-
landing over there.
Okay.
He can summon it back whenever, but
For the lulz.
yep. He is absolutely part coward. No doubt.
The Dristan being so close, you see that fire like just collides with that skin. It chars it, and it somehow looks even more icky and gooey. And now it's Ismark's turn.
It looks more
has-
icky and gooey, but it does it look like it was hurt?
Oh yeah, like it
Okay.
didn't like that.
Good.
We'll do. Ismark's here to help. Hopefully. Oh, is Garen in the turn order? Yeah, you're next, Garen.
Okay.
That's an 8 and cool, a 24. So Ismark comes running up, sword out. He gets like a good slice against the thing's back. For not a whole lot of damage, and now it is Garen's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna have a better chance of hitting it if I stab, I think. Well, let's see. All right, so Garen's gonna look at it and is gonna try and pull its soul to back to where it came from. Assuming that it's dead or something. Wow, that would be shitty damage, but DC 14 Wisdom save.
Let's see. That's a 4.
Well, it takes 1 necrotic damage.
Woo! Fantastic. I love it.
Wait. Oh. Well. Oh, never mind.
That is a bummer. 1d12 and it's a 1. Well, he failed it anyway.
All right. Well, I did my job.
You did more damage than I did this round.
Can I tell you, D12s are my least favorite die. I swear to God. Because they have all the potential and all the disappointment.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's like I could get a 12.
I take 2d6 or 3d4 any day. Any day.
Irina has her rapier drawn, but she looks from like Garen, who did something she's not entirely sure what, over to Noah, who dropped a weapon and backed up, and she's gonna take a couple steps back too.
Smart choice.
What is that thing? Tristan, it's your turn.
I'm gonna try it. Well, no, I'm already concentrating on something. I think this is concentration. Right? Ensnaring strike. Oh yeah, there it is. There's a little C. I'm gonna just make 2 attacks with Ismark. Tristan's noticing this guy can tussle. And he was able to cut down that one vampire thing, right? So
He got
he's
some
been
help,
around.
but yeah.
Yeah. We get the +1 because of flanking.
Mhm.
So let's see how this goes.
Hey!
By golly, I think that hits.
Yeah,
Actually,
I think he's
both of
got
them
his.
hit,
So it looks something like this. For nearly max damage.
Woo! God damn.
I think he's just does that Levi just spin it to win it. Oh, and he hit twice?
Mhm.
Favored foe. Or an extra 4 damage, 24 damage total.
God
Wait.
dang.
You would roll the d4 twice for the crit, wouldn't you?
Yes, because it is a die. Watch it be a 1.
It always is.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm gonna go back
right on cue.
25
So you-
total.
You cut into this thing, your blade sliding across his torso. This black tar starts seeping from the wound, and it croaks. Just not in a like it's dead, but like in a very frog-like, toad-like manner. It makes this really chest-deep sound that almost kind of rattles your bones. Cyrus.
Okay. He kind of doubles down in his intensity and throws his hands forward as he just seethes whatever shit he's mumbling. It's a 14 hit.
No, it doesn't.
Bean sacks. I think it looks like it's going to hit, but then maybe it reacts. It's fighting, so it like kind of moves out of the way unintentionally because it's coming from behind him. And Cyrus gets angry and like picks up a handful of pebbles and like throws it at a tree. And that's my turn. Ugh.
Okay. Can everybody make another perception check?
Oh no.
Oh, that I can do.
God damn, Garen. Super perceptive today. Neither of the kids are, though. You
It's
notice...
just like the youth of today.
You notice more disruption in the water.
No.
More movement that doesn't seem quite like it belongs. And these two will be sharing. You notice it just before a long pink appendage comes shooting out of the water straight towards you. Let's see if that works. Boom, boom.
But what if I don't want it?
Oh, in that case.
We can do that?
And they'll just be sharing turn order.
Is this a strength save?
It's an attack.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, I'm wrong. DC 15 strength save, please.
Okay. I figured it might be.
Very good. So this thing like shoots out, and it does hit you, I assume, with 16 to hit.
No, actually, 18 with the shield. AC
Okay.
18.
So you manage to deflect it as it shoots out, and for a moment you feel like it's trying to pull that shield away. But you yank it back towards you.
Let go, you piece of shit!
Which leaves the other banner. He's gonna take another bite out of Tristan.
Does he succeed? Because I've got silvery barbs prepared.
I don't think a 15 hits Tristan.
I thought he had a 14 AC.
Scream it louder one more time.
15 hits.
15 hits.
No, it doesn't. Silvery barbs. Disadvantage. You have to roll again.
Oh, okay. 24.
Oh no!
24
What?
doesn't hit.
I
24
tried.
misses.
I tried.
There's a law of diminishing returns, right? If you roll too high, it doesn't work.
So
Yeah.
like the thing bites me and it just barely catches on. And you move it away, and then it's like, actually, leave.
I'm trying to use like my succubus powers to like make it suddenly horny for a second for another nice little bander hobbling somewhere, and nope, it just made it worse.
You hear, like, for a moment, you start getting, like, the sound of, like, just somewhere, but it doesn't work out.
What?
All right, so I've learned it doesn't work on monsters.
At least not on that one.
Not on that one.
So, Dristan. That is... Where'd it go? Okay. That is 12 necrotic damage.
Whoa.
And you are grappled.
Okay.
Holy shit, that sucks.
In its mouth?
I guess. It just says that it's grappled. So maybe it's like got you partway in its mouth.
Ugh.
And let's see here. Escape is you're gonna have to do that. It doesn't say when you get to do it, but I'm assuming it's on your turn.
I just live here now.
Okay. You're just one with it. Noah, it's your turn.
Yeah, I am going to seeing that happen. Yeah, gonna. Well, this guy's coming out, so I think instinctually he'd go 2, 3, just a little more that way, and take another firebolt attack at the guy who is eating his almost a friend.
Acquaintance.
Yeah.
Like friends, like work friends.
Yeah.
It was almost a 22. It teetered on
Yeah.
the eye.
That does hit, yes, sir.
Oh, if only he were a champion. Or I guess that would have to be a 19, or nat 19 anyway. Okay,
Jeez.
so that hits. I guess if he were a champion, he wouldn't know Firebolt to begin with. 3!
I
I'm
like
sorry,
the
man,
yell
I'm
that you
trying.
paired with it. Yeah.
Is that it? Is that all you can muster?
Yes! I guess after that, he's going to tuck his shield away and pull out a crossbow, and think like, okay, well, at least overall, I think a crossbow bolt's more likely to do more damage.
Maybe. I keep closing Ismark's sheet. God bless.
1d8 plus
Okay.
3 on average will do more than 1d10.
It's true.
But those bolts,
So
man,
Ismark.
2 gold a bolt, though.
Hey. Ismark takes a couple more swings at this thing. Both of them hit. And you feel, Dristan, you feel the impact of the blade from like partially inside this creature's mouth. You feel like just the give of the flesh around you.
Clear, which part of me is it? Is like, are we
I'm
talking
imagining like upper body or like a part of the torso
okay.
is what I'm imagining.
So-
You can pick a part.
So my
You can-
hands
you
are
can
my
pick.
hands are out, but I'm like head is in there.
Yeah, sure. You're like,
Okay.
yeah. Okay. Oh, he's actually not looking so good now. And that is Garen's turn.
Oh, good. Garen's like, why are there 2 of them? Ah, fucking get back. He's gonna say to the Irina as he steps in the way, because he doesn't want our ward to get eaten.
Bless you.
And he will cast... Do I think these are more dexterous or more wisdom? Let's try dex. He's going to cast Sacred Flame on it.
Fucking hell, I closed the sheet again. God damn it. Okay. DC 14. Let's open him up. It's a 7.
Yay! It hits. So yeah,
Cool.
fiery light descends on the creature. He's like,
The one
"Oh,
in the
you
water?"
are here." What's that?
The one that's in the stream, right?
Yeah, the one that's in the water.
Okay. I want to say, from after its tongue, shot out, you can see just, the upper part of its face, just, out of the water, so that flame just hits just center mass in its weird, froggy forehead.
Garen's just gonna yell at, "Yeah, I can see you, you fuck!"
Me and Karen would be good friends.
That's his turn.
Irina fucking backpedals, boy. I don't even know why I have her in there. She's as good as Ashley from...
You're safe now, girl.
Tristan!
There's a dumpster nearby. You're like, go hide in there. I realized that favored foe requires concentration.
Okay.
And that saves, so I still do have it.
Good. You have to
grapple.
make a saving throw.
Now?
I believe so, if you're grappled, right?
Grapple creatures become
Or
0.
you could just live there, right? Unless
Yeah.
you could
Stay
just
grappled.
be in that. Yeah, you could just be in the grapple. Just
Yeah,
enjoy
I can
it.
still attack is my thing. So
Yeah, go for it.
if the grappler is incapacitated. Yeah, so it doesn't even say I have disadvantage on attacks. I think that's in another one. Restrained.
Yeah.
So it
That sounds right.
Dristan, I almost called myself Strahd. Dristan is just gonna take his 2 blades and just kind of bring them down on its feet, because I imagine it's trying to sort of
Bobble him
fall,
up,
so he's
yeah.
just, So he's gonna take 2 attacks there, and let's see how that goes.
I have faith in you.
Fucking A, yeah, both of those hit.
And he maintained concentration, so both of these are favored foes.
Damn. What the fuck?
For a gentleman's 18.
Oh, wow. How would you like to dart us?
I think he's getting you see the thing kind of reach its you know how gators will throw the food back into its gullet?
Yeah, and do the
And
the
Dristan's
snap.
kind of start, and then he's just he spins the blades around and he cuts it into its sides and just kind of brings it in the middle, so then it topples over, and Dristan just kind of pulls himself out. He's covered in frog guts.
Mucus and guts, yeah. Good job,
Got
good
a
job.
wonderful round by Brightstone there, or by Tristan. I was excited to see what he does next.
Now it's Cyrus's turn.
Cyrus, continuing his tantrum, turns to see this new one and goes ahead and tries to chill touch it. He'll pop forward a little bit and reach out with his necromantic fingers. Come
Reload
on!
the page! Reload the page!
This is
Lord,
ridiculous!
man.
I don't know what... I'm supposed to be good at this!
F5 that shit, buddy.
I've been clicking a button. I could just hit right
We
there.
are leveling up. You could take luck.
May I say, mwah, luck.
Buddy.
Wow!
Buddy.
Wow.
You may not want to choose the luck, but I think luck needs to choose you.
Oh,
Both of those miss. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I just roll up into a ball and die, I guess. I start burying a hole roughly my size, but 6 foot deep, and I just lay down.
Just walk into the river. Just like walk into the river.
Just
and then,
join
like,
it.
carry-
Yeah, I'm gonna strap the cinder block to my chest and just walk in.
Take me pose.
Which means it's its turn.
No.
And it's gonna, like, it wasn't hurt, but some stuff just kind of went in its vicinity, so it is gonna... I'm gonna say this, and it's like, you know, he's gonna try to, like, tongue Cyrus a little bit.
Oh
Oh.
my.
The 25 hit.
Yep. That'll hit. That
Okay.
will in fact do it.
I don't like it.
So-
The one
Yoshi.
continues.
The, that similar pink appendage that came shooting out at Garen a moment ago, comes shooting out towards you, Cyrus. You take 11 points of necrotic damage.
Ooh. All right.
And it wraps around your wrist and starts to pull. You are moved 5 feet towards the water. And it even takes a small step. Like it moves out onto the bank, like jerking its head back. It's kind of steadied itself on all fours as it pulls. But you are a little too far away for it to do that. Noah.
Okay. I know this will be asking a lot from the DM, but it's kind of a rule of cool thing, and mechanically I can do kind of the same thing.
I love rule of cool. What are you trying to do?
Okay, so I've got a +5 for my crossbow, 1d8 +3 if I hit.
Okay.
However, the sword is right beneath the tongue, and I can summon it like
Sure.
Thor's hammer style.
Yes, absolutely, yes.
Also +5, 1d8 +3 if it hits.
Fucking do it.
Can I try to summon it and like slice the tongue as it's coming back?
Please do. That's fucking rad.
I'm gonna try. It'll probably fail, but I'm gonna try. Oh.
That does miss. But I like where your head's at.
Yeah, it might have been a bit too much to ask, but plus side, I got my sword back.
Garen, you watch as Cyrus is grappled, being tugged towards the water, being tugged towards this frog thing. And then quite abruptly, the sword that was just sitting on the ground kind of goes shooting, like, just across your field of vision.
Noah, help!
I was trying to, and now you don't even have my sword there to use to help yourself.
It's Mark's turn. Izzy, why aren't you moving, babe? Why aren't you moving? Oh, it's because I drew a dot on your nose. That's why, silly goose. Okay. He's running
Whoever
forward.
drew the sword there, it can be taken.
Oh yeah, that was me. Premium artistry, as always. Is Mark. Fucking whiffs. He comes in like slashing his sword, and manages to not do a great job. Garen.
Alright, well, he's gonna try and unstickify Cyrus. He's gonna come down with his longsword.
Alright.
I think that hits.
Yeah. So he slashes down at it. Yeah. That will be his turn.
You two-hand, right?
No, one-handed because he has a shield.
One-handed. Right. My bad.
So it's the 9 damage.
Irina is stressed. Kristen.
When isn't she?
She's had like vampires attacked her house, and she's like, I have a sword, but also I am a scared baby.
She's permanently at 12.
Yeah.
Tristan's gonna move in, like, kind of get as much guts and saliva off him as possible, and he's gonna take 2 strikes on this guy right here. Actually, there's a tongue here, right?
There's a tongue there.
Yeah, I want to try and cut that. I want to cut that tongue.
That's fair.
Harder than it
I'd cut
looks.
that tongue. Yeah.
What are these inverted controls? Ah!
11 doesn't hit, right?
11 does not hit, no.
Only a 6.
No, it's right.
It is.
It's harder than you thought, but
Does,
you
does your
hack
favorite foe
into
carry
it.
over?
No, I don't think it does.
Oh, okay.
It's weird how it doesn't necessarily like slice the way you're anticipating. It almost bows. It kind of gives. It's got an alarming sort of elasticity about it that's just uncomfortable.
You're telling me.
Cyrus.
So this thing is wrapped around my wrist, you said?
It is wrapped around your wrist.
So, like, grabbing it wouldn't be very hard.
No.
So if I was going to shocking grasp it,
Oh, hey!
for instance, would I even need to roll to hit?
I mean, I don't think so. I mean, technically, yes.
Technically, okay.
Technically, yes.
What about advantage?
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
I was like, I'd give you like ultra advantage on it.
All right. It doesn't give me the option. Are you kidding me?
Advantage!
Roll that d20 again.
Oh!
My God.
Ah!
What is going on?
The dice hate you today.
I think, Cyrus, you're probably gonna take another point of
What
stress
did I
after
do,
this.
Charlie?
Yeah, that's
You try to channel your magic. You reach out, you grab it. It's slimy, it's sticky, and you grip down and you try to summon whatever magic you have, but something doesn't feel right. And actually, as you try to get that second spell out, you feel the tongue loosen by itself, and you feel one of your rings snap loose.
Oh,
The tongue retracts into its mouth.
no.
And
With
it's
a ring?
gonna try to go. A ring.
With... Stop that frog! Kill that frog! Destroy that evil frog! But don't disintegrate it! No disintegrations! No disintegrations!
Oh, I should've
Bring
made
it to me!
dark time. It's fine. He is going to try to get the fuck out of Dodge, and get back into the water.
Oh, I'm gonna take that
Disengaging?
opportunity attack.
Please do.
Oh, so he's not disengaging. Okay.
It does not have a disengage.
Nice.
I'm sure I could be like, as a DM, yeah, it totally has a disengage, but since it did what it
No.
did.
Of course not.
Could I... Since it had me with its tongue, could I technically get one?
Yeah, it's leaving your space.
I will quickly snatch the dagger from my pocket and... Unless it would be a grab.
I think it's... What do you mean?
Or could I try to grab it to...
Try to
Like,
grapple as a
I-
attack of opportunity.
As the tongue lets go, I could, like, grab the tongue, I don't think I'd be able to hold it back, but I would be going with it.
I'll let you try for it.
Okay. What do I even roll for that? Is that athletics?
Damn good question. For being quick to like grab a frog's tongue, I would absolutely say that would be a dexterity-based type of thing.
Okay. Sleight of hand? There's
Hey.
something higher than a
There.
10.
So you just want to grab onto it, right?
Yeah, I'm grabbing on for dear life. This thing has one of my rings.
You find yourself going towards its mouth, but also you find yourself going into the water.
I
Very
take a
quickly
deep breath.
off the bank, it is a drop off.
Oh.
That was its turn. Oh wait, that was your. Okay, I can't do that yet. Noah, it is your turn.
Alrighty.
You would be over here with it, buddy.
How far did it move?
Because it did what it did, I didn't give it its full 30 feet of movement.
Okay.
I think it only moved like 15 feet.
So I
Oh,
will.
Sid, did you get my attack opportunity in there?
Oh yeah, no, go ahead. Sorry. You did 7 damage on it, right?
Yeah. Sorry to cut you off,
Thank
Artem.
No,
you're
no,
good.
good. Thank you.
I didn't expect it to come up because I didn't expect it to move at all, but I do reduce its speed by 10 until the start of my next turn because of my slasher feat.
Okay. So, and that would be from its full movement, or is it like
I
having
guess.
the movement?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so it didn't even run full, but
Yeah.
that's good to remember, though. That's pretty fucking good.
Yeah, if I hit anything. I don't expect it to run, but you know.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so Noah's got like crossbow in one hand, his sword is summoned in the other. He's gonna immediately drop the sword again and start running as much as he can, and then quickly aim and try to fire. I don't know if its head is above water, if he's shooting it in the butt, but whatever angle makes sense, he's shooting. And he's shooting to kill. And the bolt hits the water.
Bolt hits the water.
And that's his action. That's all he can do.
Ismark is gonna try to grab for you, Cyrus. Because it went from 0 to where the fuck did this kid just go? You feel an arm like wrap around your waist, and you feel like one part of you is being like jerked forward into the water, the other half is like being yanked back towards the embankment. Garen.
I'm gonna try and stop it from running because I'm assuming that most of the evil things are some sort of Strahd nonsense.
I don't know.
So
I don't know.
Toll of the Dead on it because I don't need to. I just need to see it. So DC 14 Wisdom save.
Okay. $21.
God damn! All right. Well, never mind then. Fine. I didn't want to do anything anyway.
Does he not take any damage?
It's a cantrip.
Is it all or nothing? Okay, okay. My bad. Irina, sweet baby, why are you even here in all actuality? Why did I put you in the turn order? She's gonna run forward to see if she can't fucking help.
That's when the third shows up behind her.
It was all a part of the plan.
No, Irina takes off her mask and she's another one.
Ribbit. Tristan.
So, Rich Boy McEvilton's getting dragged into the water.
Yes.
Alright. All right. I don't even know if I can reach him. And listen, each arrow is 2 gold. So as we've established, how much is your life worth to you?
Don't let it get away! His eyes are wild at this point.
Tristan drops his swords and he pulls out his bow. And he winces for a moment. And he is going to draw the last of his power into this arrow.
And money.
As he wants to get. And money. The most powerful power of all.
That's true.
So glad you see things my way.
And... 14 doesn't hit though, right?
14 does not hit.
That goes wide. Man, 12 damage would have hurt.
12 damage would have been good.
Oh.
I am still concentrating on ensnaring strike, but it missed, and that's my turn.
Cyrus.
So was I able to, like, snatch the part of the tongue with the ring in it? Or, like, where is my ring at this moment?
Roll a d20.
Are you sure? Because I might be wasting a good one.
Well, I feel like that would be gut instinct, but I also feel like in a spur of the moment, oh my god, hold on, precision wouldn't
No, it's all just...
be... So roll a d20 just to see how well. You did a 16. I will say, like, you have it, like, you know, frog tongues, they, like, have this little flappy doodad in there. Like, kind of, I would say you, like, it's the... Artem nodded funny, but, like, it's got this flat kind of portion to it. Maybe I'm thinking of a certain lizard.
It's got,
Either
like,
way,
musculature in there.
yeah. You grabbed onto that, and you feel the curvature of the ring. It's in there, but you're holding onto it.
I'm going to try to cast Shocking Grasp. I know that without all the rings situated correctly, it's a big fucking gamble. What do you want to do with that?
What?
He asked for a very particular lineup for his magic casting,
Interesting.
and we both agreed that
rings?
it's
That I don't have a wand. I have rings that channel my arcane.
they can work without, but it takes time to establish a new connection. So without that one on there, roll a percentile die for me. And it's so funny because you're the one that gave me the idea to disarm the fucking...
To fuck with me, yeah.
Okay. Roll your attack.
Please. That was a 15 hit.
Yes, it does.
No.
Oh my god! Roll 2 14s!
Oh, 5 damage.
So, you feel this appendage shiver. You feel it, like, lock up. You feel it spasm. More importantly, you feel as it releases your ring. And now it's its turn, I am assuming. Is that your turn? Would you like to do movement?
Absolutely. If I'm still clutching that ring, I'm gonna dip. I'm gonna just
is the
scramble.
ring like in free fall, or is the ring like still being
I want to say he
held, or-
wrestled it like from...
Okay, got it.
Whew.
He put himself into some wicked proximity. I'll give him that.
Oh, and it can't take reactions. So
Nice.
Get out of there.
No attack.
absolutely.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, he crumples next to oh my goodness, what's her name?
Irina.
Irina, next to Irina, and he's just like frantically putting his ring back on. Oh. And that's my turn.
All right. So, let me see something real quick.
And then it casts Fireball at everybody bundled around each other.
Oh, I could have made it swallow Dristan. Damn. Those of you closer to the water, I guess that's everybody but Cyrus and Irina. There is another displacement of water, another shift in the tide that doesn't quite line up with the way the river flows. And then it goes quiet. As the thing vanishes. And we're out of combat.
Well, I think all things considered-
Once the thing goes down, I'm moving back over closer to shore.
Let's not speak of this. Ever again. Ever.
Fine by me.
Yes.
You went in after it. I thought that was pretty brave. Stupid,
yes.
but brave.
Yes, quite brave, but these noble deeds that would tarnish my reputation. So kindly keep that. Call it tenacity. Call it ferocity and tenacity is what you will call it when you tell people what happened.
My lips are sealed.
But let's leave out the part where I wasn't able to. That was on purpose to build suspense.
And
You?
The crying was to lull into a false sense of security.
That was an elven war cry. Thank you.
I'm not familiar with that one.
Yes, well, high elves have a long lineage of cool stuff.
Dristan and Cyrus, can I get both of you to make perception checks, please? Cyrus, you note, like, in a heap that you are, you notice it. There's a noticeable swatch of clothing missing from your cloak. Dristan, you as well. It's just a pull of fabric, just something that has been taken from you.
Recently?
They
Can
look
I
pretty
go
intact.
search? Can I go search the thing that almost swallowed me?
Yes, you can.
It
doesn't take a lot to notice in its grasp, in one of its webbed hands. It has a scrap of your cloak in it.
So it's kind of. Is it worth saving? How big is the patch that's gone?
It's not like any bigger than a foot, but it's one of those like that's missing. That's not there. But also we can absolutely take a bio break here in a second.
Oh, come on! Wardrobe is expensive.
Tristan's gonna kind of shake it out and put it in the same spot of his bag where the skin of the doe is.
Yeah, it's totally fixable, not undoable. Might even make it look pretty cool if it was like to billow in the wind, but it's a scrap of fabric it tried to take from you. And we'll take our bio breaks there.
They were trying to strip you.
Oh.
Speaking of billowing, has anybody seen the thing where, like, at the end of Rogue One, when Darth Vader is kind of like half out in space and his cape's all billowing in the wind? It's like there is no wind in space. Like he's using the
No,
force
what?
to make his own cape billow.
Well, I mean, the vacuum of space, if it's pulling air through it, it could still do that.
Because it's a vacuum, Richard.
Yeah, if he was just
Okay.
out, if he was just out in the vacuum of space, yeah.
It's,
But like,
it's not like Megamaid is right next to him going, set the sock.
right.
Is this
Well,
good?
that being said, it wouldn't take that long. It would be like
Yeah.
a second or so. Like anytime in the movies where it's like a window gets busted and everything gets sucked out into space, it lasts for like 3 fucking minutes, and
Yeah.
like you wouldn't have the strength to hold on to the console there. No, you'd be gone, and it would be in like a flash.
Yeah.
How I want to go.
Alrighty.
All right.
Into the vacuum of space.
It'd be relatively quick.
Be right.
cyclical business. It's a whole bunch of assassins killing assassins.
Love it
Yep.
though.
Yeah,
We're back.
if you break the rules, which I respect. They're like, we kill people, but we're not monsters. All right,
Yeah.
we have rules.
The caveat.
Yeah.
All right.
Actually, not a terrible setup for a D&D campaign. Like a survival
think that'd be
D&D
fun.
campaign. Just like, dude, you guys broke the rules in the Thieves Guild, and now it's just an onslaught and never ends.
I know we're
really
back.
good, actually.
But me and Ryan were actually talking about like just a huge like brawl kind of one-off thing where you make a few characters and like once one dies you bring the next one in and it just like it's swarm mode. I kind of want to do that shit.
That'd be fun.
That'd be fun.
I kind of want to do some stuff. I'd hate to run the freaking combat end of it, but
We were talking about a one shot or something where like where do all like level 20 characters go? And there's like this cosmic war where like on your planet in your realm you are the greatest warrior, but now that you've ascended into this plane like a Warhammer 40k type deal, like you are one of thousands if not millions.
Oh,
You
it's
are
just
not special.
It's every
You are
MMO.
very powerful where you came from,
Yeah.
but you are not special anymore. We are fighting bigger and better things now.
Oh, we're in
it's
Dragon
all-
Ball Super territory.
It's an
now.
MMO
Yeah.
after
Yeah.
you finish the single player stuff.
and it's Doom music
Right.
the whole way through.
And, yeah, and there's like a meat grinder. Like, all right, your hero of heroes just died. Get character number 7 ready to go.
Yep.
That'd be a fun. What is it? Tomb of Horror? No. Annihilation.
That would be like an
Okay.
extra life thing where like we're playing this for 9 hours. Get ready.
Oh,
I like that.
It's a
It'd be
9-hour
pretty
battle.
fucking neat, though.
Oh man, we'd get through like 4 turns in 9 hours. Let's be honest.
That's
Yeah.
true too. With that scale, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty.
So, on
Here we
much smaller scales that I still find unmanageable, you guys just got accosted by a froggy guy, 2 froggy guys. He took some clothes, and he ran away. But y'all are still in the woods. Would you like to proceed on?
yes.
We should try to make it to the Vistani camp if we can.
Yes, that
Based
would be
on our
good.
luck.
You think they haven't moved on?
One can never truly know.
So you take back to walking. Once again,
Crossbreed.
it's a super chill walk. Assuming that you guys aren't getting attacked. And you eventually make it back to Surpool. As you do like kind of walk the lake, you do see on the other side eventually smoke from campfire, and eventually you also make out the colorful tents that the Vistani had, the wagons, the draft horses near the water as well. Unfortunately though, like if you granted you can totally change sides. You guys did draw the path on the right side. Do you want it to be on the left?
Oh.
I think once we said that we might need to get more supplies.
You would have altered.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Pretend it's daylight.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Oh, this is daylight around here.
Sorry, I just saw the no pores allowed sign again.
Oh, hold on. I need to bring. Oh wait. Let me
Cyrus
copy
is an
your guys'
awesome
tokens.
person.
Let me get rid of
He's a
these.
great
guys.
dude.
What's the one that's like, please sir, can we have some food? And somebody's like, oh well, you should have thought of that before becoming peasants.
Oh my
I don't know
god,
what that
that's
was from.
Ryan posted a comic of that or something at some point. I forget. Maybe it was Ryan. Maybe it was
deeply
Andrew,
familiar. Okay, we'll put you right there. Boop boop.
It was Yzma.
Yes.
that tracks.
Noah is going to crash pretty hard, given that he has not had sleep yet. Just gonna like take off the helmet, just immediately start taking off all the armor.
As you approach, like as you make your way into camp, these people, very similarly to how you arrived, it's almost like they were anticipating your return, or maybe they just don't mind the company. You come in, you start, pulling off different armor pieces. You see one person in particular, like, get up and rush off to one of the wagons. It looks like she's pulling out some, like, a med kit. Others, you see them start to maybe prepare food bowls. It's just another day, just some more people joining their group.
Before we approach to Ismark, and Irina, you're both of wealth. You don't have any bad blood, do you? I should know about?
Not personally. I don't. Ismark, do we? I've never really. No, actually, trade between the Vistani and the village has sort of been pretty big for its survival. Everyone that I have come in contact with has been cordial, has created business, has provided goods. Granted, I don't know every Vistani, but
Well, as long as you haven't chased them out of town, that's a good start.
no, they run the tavern.
But they do.
But they do.
And then we'll approach.
If problems arise, we will leave. And once again, Irina just kind of tucks up into her brother's side, more so hiding behind him. On your arrival, as Noah removes armor pieces, as somebody runs to get a med kit, you are offered healing, not magical healing, but more standard practice stuff. And obviously long rests and everything like that. They're willing to accommodate and help any way they can. They offer food. And one of them in particular, she, where did she go? Oh, there she is. This lady here, comes around at some point and laughs. You were only gone for a couple days, were you not? A day, at least? What happened?
A lot can happen in that time.
We did what we needed to.
Oh dear. Do you need anything?
Yes, wine. Wine, strong wine.
We are running out of it, but we can definitely share a little bit.
A little will do.
It seems we have a long journey ahead of us. Some rations, some arrows. All would be appreciated.
Of course, you just give me a moment to round those up for you, yeah?
And if your seer is here, I would like to have words.
Oh, she is always here. She's over in her tent. She rarely ever leaves. I'll be back with your things. And she's gonna run off.
Tristan's going to turn back to Cyrus and Garen and Spy Noah is like already disrobing, and you two all right? You weren't banged up too bad in the last fight.
I'll be fine. My pride is a little scraped, but I always recover.
You were very adamant about not letting that last one get away.
Yes, well, he had some of my property, and that could not stand.
I don't think they trade. I think if anything, they were looking for a finger,
Yes,
possibly
well,
more.
instead it took something that was mine, and I took it back. Why do you ask? Do you propose taking something from me as well? Because you will feel wrath.
Right. Holy man, you're doing all right.
Yeah, I'm fine. It's a little weird, though, for the beast to try and take things.
Yeah, I noticed that part of my cloak is missing. I just assumed it was a scrape from its maw.
Yes, the
Do
same
you
thing
think it could
happened
be?
to mine.
Seems odd.
Can I make an Arcana check to see if Garen would know anything about magic that uses possessions?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
I would even. Oh, never mind. Yes. Let me see if he uses anything in particular. Because outside of.
Clerics get scry eventually. I feel like, yeah.
Outside, I just wanted to make sure, what he uses in particular.
Oh, you mean Strahd or?
What this thing does.
Ah, okay.
Because obviously right off the bat you are aware of scrying, and the parameters surrounding it. Certain things, like certain items, help bolster the spell's effects.
Mm-hmm.
But I will also give you with that. Of certain connections that can be established via magic that aren't scry necessarily, but are more location based. You can't see the person, but you can sense where they are.
Good. Okay. Yeah, he's gonna mention this to them and just be like, "There's magic that you can use that pinpoint people, whether looking at them, knowing where they are. Heck, if they were Strahd's lackeys, maybe it's another thing to make them go like, well, I'm here." He takes another drink.
That's odd. He seemed to have no trouble finding us before. Maybe he's trying to make sure he never loses us.
We do have the girl.
Right. Tell me, is there any way you know of ways to obscure this feeling, this sense? Cover our tracks, as it were?
For this particular thing, obviously, there are certain spells. I believe it's called non-detection, where nobody can scry on you. There's certain spells that could prevent those particular ones. For this one in particular, though, severing the connection might help. A spell just as similar as that non-detection spell could also help, but maybe getting rid of the creature in itself would maybe prove to be very helpful.
Oh, good. Let's go into the water and find it.
But yeah, non-detection basically. That's gonna work, but also getting those items back would probably be pretty helpful as well.
Pass all of that along.
I'm going to speak to the seer
if any of you would like to join. I'm hoping to get some answers as to what or who our charge is.
Certainly. I'll go with you.
Nothing
The
else to
poor
do.
thing's just like sitting near the riverbed. Her hair's like out of whack. Her eyes are just kind of wide, and she looks just absolutely distraught. And before you go over there, Noah.
Yeah, Noah starts taking all of his stuff off, and he is going to kind of drift off into the bushes away out of sight of anybody. He's going to be shaking and shivering, and he's just going to look completely stressed out. His eyes are watering. He's fighting back tears. And he is going to start just pleading to his mistress patron, just telling her that like he really wants to complete this mission, but this is so much bigger than he ever thought it could have been, and he's not asking for everything, but he just needs a bit more. He needs just a bit more power, a bit more magic, if this is going to happen. Otherwise, he's given up hope that at his current abilities he can do this. So he's going to be pleading with her and just kind of collapse behind the bushes, hoping to hear from her.
There is a moment after your collapse where it's one of those moments where you're not entirely sure whether or not you're drifting off. It's this feeling of sleep, but are you asleep or are you still awake? Is time just passing? Are you lulling in and out? And then you feel warmth envelop your body. It's perhaps not a comfortable warmth to somebody else. Maybe it's just a little too much, enough to bring sweat to the brow. And then you hear the voice of your patron. Soft, gentle, just floating through your head. Oh, my love, you've worked so hard. I know that this task is not a small one, but I've entrusted it to you because I believe in you, my love, my darling. It might take time. It might take great, great effort. But I think in time, you can do it. And I'm going to be there to help you. You know that, right?
Of course. You're going to be there if I earn it, of course. I just need a bit more. You've given me a lot of power, and I appreciate that. But this is, I've been up close to him now, and I couldn't even do much to a couple of frog things. Barely singed him a bit with fire. That's about it. And we need alliances, and I'm not very good with people. And I just need a bit more. I know you are so powerful. I know you could give me more if you wanted to. Please, just give me a little bit more. I swear to God, I will earn it. I will earn it. I promise.
Hush, darling. I will give you what you want. I will see you tonight.
Oh, you will?
But you'll have to give me something as well.
Anything? What?
There's a low laugh. You know what I want. I'll see you soon. Your mistress is hungry.
I can't wait to see you again. It is every day I'm away from you grows dark.
As you grow stronger, I think you'll see me more frequently. We'll work together, you'll see.
Good. Oh, you won't regret it. I will prove myself worthy of your love and your gifts.
Of course you will. I wouldn't have chosen you if you would disappoint me, Noah. You know that, right?
I know.
Because you don't want to disappoint me.
No, never.
Good. I'll see you tonight, dearest.
I can't wait.
That overbearing warmth, that sweat starts to chill. And it might leave you feeling just a little more colder. And if you'd like, if you found solstice in that, we can reduce a stress point, or you can wait until your long rest.
Yeah, I think that would relieve a lot of stress from him.
Okay.
To hear her voice and to hear that she's coming to him tonight. I will remove this stress point.
Meanwhile, I believe we have some folks getting ready to go poke around in a Sears tent.
Yeah, I
The
feel
way
like
you
that's
said it, I was
good.
like, Sears.
Yeah.
I believe they have a
In
catalog.
Sears.
In a Sears, yeah.
Can we go to Target instead?
Target's better. I mean, any more these days. Or no, maybe I'm thinking JC better. Anyway, you pull that curtain back. And it's almost like she hasn't moved from her place. Still poised at the table, still shuffling cards. Still giving you that knowing smile when you come through. Hello again. I did not expect to see you so soon.
We didn't expect to find what we were looking for so soon. At least one of the things.
Well, I told
It
you where
seems-
she was, did I not?
Told is a strong word. Hinted, suggested, alluded might be more appropriate.
At your age, I had figured you could take a hint. Delicious wine, by the way. Very good.
What
Spicy.
exactly did you send us to fetch? What is she?
She is his lady love, I believe. Or he believes, more so. Regardless, you have the token of his current affections. Isn't that right?
So what does that mean for us? How do we use her? This is his weakness, yes?
We keep it from him. He can't have it. It's the one thing he wants, and he cannot have it. We win that way.
Yeah, I don't think that ends well for us.
She
You're
is
by
but
the
a
fire.
person.
But
A
did you-
human, like
You came-
anyone else.
Oh, okay. Ah,
Yes, she cannot wield a blade. She cannot draw an arrow. As far as I know, she cannot even cast a spell. What is she supposed to do? How is she supposed to help us besides get us killed more quickly?
Her adventure is early. I said that wrong.
Take two.
Take it back. She has a long road ahead of her to get where she needs to be. Just as you all do. I am not saying that you need to cart her around the countryside. However, getting her well away from him is ideal.
And this will divide his attention. This will weaken his resolve.
Oh, this will surely piss him off, which is wonderful. But no, this can create new allies, Tristan. This can create new opportunities. She is a piece on the board, and if you move her correctly, she can open opportunities for you.
Like if we lock her in a shack, miles away, he goes to find her, his castle is left open, and then we roll in, and it's our castle all of a sudden. I like where your head is at, lady.
Perhaps she needs training. Perhaps you do not lock her into a shack.
Just an idea. Workshopping it.
So it's a symbolic prize. She is a flag, a vanguard, someone to draw people's attention to, a shiny object.
Today on What Object is a Woman? It's a flag.
For now.
She has a heartbeat, you know.
I like him. Did I tell you that I like him? I like him a lot.
He almost died today, so if you have anything to say to him, I'd tell him now.
How?
No, I didn't. I totally had it under control.
You almost got eaten by a frog.
You'll get a frog.
Good one.
Big, right? Huge. In stature. Not just
Big for a frog.
Well, no, I do
it is
feel
Barovia.
taller. No. I was a frog. Yes. Nasty. It took a piece of my cloak. First, I get part of my wardrobe burnt up, and now I have one ripped out. At this rate, I'll need to carry a tailor on my back.
She like shifts in her chair. She reaches over to like a collection of bottles, and she pours herself like a cup of wine.
Cyrus just like slides finishes his glass and slides it towards her, and then stares into the middle distance away.
Not even missing a beat. Covers your glass too. You should know. Easy boy. You should know that there are many allies of him here. You know that, right? And you should know that you shouldn't be letting anybody run off with your belongings. Now that is already set into motion, and I believe you know how to take care of that issue.
Pretend I didn't.
You were able to get your piece of clothing back, were you not? He didn't take anything from you?
No, he got my ring, but managed to rip my... Was that me as well? I thought, or just Ryan?
That was both of y'all, but Ryan was managed to retrieve his.
Yeah. And the bugger managed to take a chunk out of my cape here.
As a gesture of good faith, I can tell you who sent that creature, and I can tell you where to find them.
Good, because they made the list.
But I cannot tell you everything. I cannot tell you the way, because the path itself has to be forged by you. If I meddle too much, it might not work out. I will help where I can. But I cannot do everything.
Okay. Tell me. I'll
The
add it to the list.
creature that you need to look out for is called a Banderhob. They are creatures created by Night Hag Morgantha, and her daughters. They live at the old bone grinder.
Kristen would definitely know about the Night Hags, right? They're
Most super definitely.
Popular.
So over here.
Barovians.
Garen would know about it too. Over here, you have the old mill. That is what they call the old bone grinder. And while you might not have steered too terribly close, maybe it's because you are aware of the night hags that live there. And if you want to do both of you roll maybe a history or like a hey, I know this person check.
Tracks.
Not a terribly high DC anyway. Morgantha is said to travel to various towns selling pie.
Pie, you say? Little ones? What happens if you eat one of those pies?
Nothing good.
Oh.
Well, not anything bad necessarily either.
Oh, Achilles is going to suffer. That's hilarious.
Did your friend eat one?
Well, he kind of dipped a finger in, tasted the filling.
And nothing happened? Nothing came of it?
Well, I threw the pie against a wall, so something happened.
No, that's
Nothing
good.
him, no.
Good. Not bad, but good.
These night hags that wish to be tracking us, are they servants of him?
Everyone in Barovia is a victim of opportunity and circumstance. However, yes, they do very much like to gain his favor.
So if we're to know any kind of peace, we'll need to take care of them.
It might behoove you to do so, yes.
The Vistani are known travelers, nomads, able to pick up and leave at a moment's notice. Do you have anything that can help us avoid detection in the meantime?
We ourselves are not necessarily victim to Strahd's whims. We don't have to worry about the detection, however. Should you like to exchange something for a bit of pointed shopping, we can probably get our hands on something. It might take a little bit of time, but we can certainly get a hold of something.
Do you take deer skin? I don't say that.
Okay.
I think if our Lord Ismark is carrying something of value, it might behoove him to help pay for our safety.
Perhaps. Maybe we can do a favor for a favor unless he can pay.
I certainly can't.
We will get somebody on it promptly, and we will let you know. Until then, I suggest you rest. We will watch you this night.
I'll need a bowl of hot water in my tent as soon as possible. It's been a pleasure, as always.
As always, Cyrus.
I have
As he
one
leaves,
more.
she like rolls and she goes, his tent.
I had one more question.
You may ask.
While we were in the village at night, there was a procession. Specters, phantoms, moving through the streets, up the hillsides, to the castle. What was that?
I believe that the locals are not so inventive and imaginative, and they merely call it the March of the Dead. It's not everybody in the graveyard, but everybody in Barovia who was torn asunder by that man. They walk to their death every so often once again.
Is that to be my fate? Should we fail in this endeavor?
We shall see, Shepherd. Go get your rest.
I walk away.
Cyrus, you are given your tent. Actually, this go round, everybody is offered an actual tent to sleep in. They offer to put them up for the night and everything like that. You are fed. You are cared for medically, whatever. Entertainment is given. Like there's singing and dance. They are a jovial people because they get to leave. And you all get your long rest. And we might fucking end it there. God damn.
I did want to do a scene in the
Yeah.
camp. I know I just took part in a scene, so I don't know if anyone else had anything.
Yeah, but like if anybody else has anything in particular.
No
Go for it.
takers.
What you
All
got?
right. Garen, I think you hear a knock or from your tent.
It's just hitting fabric. It's just the rustle of fabric.
So I will say, Garen is probably the one person that just does not accept the tent. He's just gonna stay by the fire like last time.
I think he goes around like looking at the tent, like, and then, yes.
Over here, idiot.
Oh, good. What? No matter. Could I borrow you for a moment? I need you to
What?
do something. I need you to do me a favor.
I ain't that kind of priest.
You'll fit right in. Come with me.
No, making me get up and.
Do brush your feet before you step in, though. Maybe just leave the shoes.
He makes
Maybe
a
put
point
shoes-
not to, and just the
Maybe-
mud that comes
Maybe
in.
leave the shoes, or walk anywhere. It's fine. He offers you a seat in front of like a little desk setup that's been set up. I need you to write a letter for me. You can write, yes? You can write common. You know your words.
We do read books in the Abbey. Can
That's
you
good, that's good.
not?
course I can. But it can't be my handwriting, can it? Here, just... okay. Started to Archibald Ulysses Turnway. Are you getting this?
Uh-huh.
Okay, good. If you ever want to see your boy again, your precious, precious boy, send 10,000 gold to... Where should we send it? What town are we going to next? We can just have it sent there, yes?
I don't think it's gonna get here.
Well, can't the Vistani leave?
Yeah, but, I mean, really, if they get
We
their
have
hands
them-
on 10,000 gold, they're gonna keep it.
Hide 10,000 gold in a basket labeled bees. Sign it, bees, fresh bees, do not shake. To... Gerald Dingus. And, if you think don't mean business, here's a joke for you, and put this in there. And I'll slap the, ear that I cut off from the, vampire. I'm gonna slap that on the table. Yes. Did that sound threatening enough?
Yeah, sure.
Good. Yes. Excellent. And if I don't get a response within 7 days, you'll start seeing more digits. Use your peasant talk, something scary that would... Yes. Something to intimidate someone of an upstanding stature, you know? How would you say it?
Oh, I've got something good.
Oh, yes. I'm gonna kind of like peek over the shoulder, try to see what he's writing.
Is that what you're writing?
Oh, absolutely.
This dude just lost his marbles. I'd ignore it.
And he looks at you, he's like, no. It's good. And he folds it up.
I don't think it is. Okay, never mind. Get out of here. I'll grab Dristan. Dristan, can you read? Right. How's your penmanship? You do words, yes? Listen, do you want to know a secret?
Sure.
I'm broke. I'm terribly broke. I am a poor right now. I only have 8 gold in my pocket. Do you know the standard of living that I expect, and to have 8 gold walking in my pocket, walking around? I should be weighed down. I should be hunched over from the weight of currency I'm carrying, but nay, sir, I have but 8 coins. Do you know how this makes me look? I can't even repair a simple cloak.
Does this look like the face of caring?
Listen, once he sends the 10,000 gold, I'll give you 1,000 of it, and you'll be 1,000 gold richer. Then you can afford a nice mud.
Let me
Nice
give you
mud-
some
mud-
advice.
Yes.
He's gonna put his hand on your shoulder. You can't take it with you. And he's gonna leave your tent.
I can take it with... That's what pouches are for. I think that's the theme.
I loved it. Can you letters?
Letters.
Oh goodness. So screen fades to black. Y'all level up. That's where we'll call it for the night. Maybe Achilles will join you next session. I'm sure I'll have to write something down for that. Also, I'm not
do
sure.
a post-credit scene with Achilles. What's he up to?
The burgomaster's house is just like on fire. The dog is screaming.
No, that's a tilt pan up to the moon, and it's all quiet, and then you just hear the way distance husky screaming. You're like,
Yeah,
oh no,
yeah.
buddy, you got to come back down from there. You can't be up there.
Dog just climbed a tree. Don't know how it did it. A husky would find out though.
Just like Skyrim horse on the top of a tree, unclear.
Just straight leg.
Yeah. I think you're clipping through the background, girl. Stop.
Yeah, but she'll run up that mountainside, no problem.
Easy peasy.
Okay, so ending things. Cyrus, before long rest, I had you at a level of stressy.
Yeah, I was up
spaghettis.
to rank 1 in stressies.
Dristan, I currently have you at a level like a cool mellow level 1.
Okay.
Garen, with the long rest, you're going to be reduced back to level 1.
Okay.
Unless you guys had anything in particular that was like, no, that sent me to 6.
Oh, there we go.
And then Noah, you had a visit from your patron, which you said de-stressed you, and if you get like a solid good rest and her visiting, I will allow you to figure out what that means if a succubus like comes to like Netflix and chill. So I got you back to level. Yeah, I got you back to level 1 as well.
Sweet.
So, just for clarification, I went from level 1 to what?
Oh, sorry, level 1 like ticks. Sorry.
Okay, so I'm at the first tick.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Sorry.
I think you need
I'll-
really
roll.
good ticks to get to level 1.
Yes.
Yeah. I need to roll for my HP real quick.
Mhm.
Ooh.
And I
Are
don't
we
know...
calling it a night here, or?
Yeah, I think so. It's 10 o'clock
Okay.
for y'all. And, like, what I had planned
Ooh.
would eat up some time.
Alright.
Dang, that's only +5. Oh well.
And
Probably
I
for the
think-
best, I gotta pick level 2 spells.
Boy.
Same. Congrats.
And I don't know what we're gonna do when we're all back together again, nor do I know when we're all back together again.
Not
think it's
next
just-
Monday.
Like,
No,
Is
the
it-
week
it-
after, I think, right?
yeah, I
I
think
think
so.
Wait. Are we back in Aberrant Empire for the 28th? Are we putting a pause on Strahd until we have another break for you, Richard? Or how are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm ready to go back in whenever you guys are. So if you guys want to continue doing this, that's cool. If you want to go back to A and then we'll pick this back up at the next break, that's fine too. Whatever you want to do.
I think Sid's ready to give the reins back over it. I don't know,
just-
maybe.
Fucking combat is so stressful, and I don't know why I can't get freaking initiative. Like, I don't know why I can't fucking get it. I'm not a dumb person, but I can't do it.
How many stress ticks are you at?
7! Every time I'm like,
I'm-
yeah, combat. I'm like, oh no.
I'm really fine with whatever people want to do. My only thing, momentum-wise, is it'd be nice to get back to Reigns while we can still remember some of
Yeah.
what we started with there. But I'm not too pressed either way. I'm happy with whatever.
And honestly, like, same. If you want to take a couple more weeks, then that's absolutely fine. I can. Obviously, I wouldn't be able to have like something like super prepped by like a next Monday, but obviously, if we're taking a week off, then
I was hoping we would take next week off because
Yes.
I will be in Disney. But obviously, I mean, you guys can play whatever. I'm unavailable next week,
Yeah.
I don't ever want to
I'm
be
gonna
the reason.
Disney as well.
So
yeah, it sounds like we got a couple people. And I gotta
It's also
prep for
the
the
weekend.
kids because I haven't
So-
prepped their game at all ever.
Well, we'll figure it out.
Boy.
I'm gonna throw us onto the end screen. And yeah.
Beep, 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 beep.
Bye,
Bye.
stream.
Bye.